Hi guys, it's Shay. I just came down to my neighbors, pedaled down here on my bike with Serenity, and they just got a baby sheep, a baby lamb. How cute! Isn't he cute? Or she? I don't know how to tell. It's so cute. They got a pig too. Oh, they had not last year. I think it was the year before, the summer before. I did a video on their other pigs, and they do 4-H. The girls here do, and I'm trying to park my bike. I didn't plan this out at all. Look how cute! They just gave it a bath earlier. It's so cute. It just smells me. Oh, look, they're using the lid of a truck. Turn it! I wish I could think of the words, because I know that there's so many men that watch this channel, that the hood of a vehicle, that I would like to at least be somewhat versed in car language, especially basics. See, there's the piggy. Oh, you are a dirty, dirty, dirty pig. Super cute, but a dirty, dirty pig. And these are their chair coms. They have them in, it's really late. It's 5:36 right now. Good looking chickens. Ooh, I like that white one. Ooh, look at that rooster. Is that a rooster? The one with the, maybe not. I don't know. Ooh, look at the speckled one. Whoa, that one can fly. Okay, so the truth about chickens. I know you're like, whoa, you're being a sissy lala, Shay. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But I have a reason. Because, oh, look at all that obsidian that they've been busting up. Obsidian is really sharp for kids to be busting up. Anyway, when I was a little kid, first, second grade, I'd walk home from school, and there was a rooster that lived in my area. I lived in Port Orford back then. And anyway, every day he would chase me and my brother. Wait, I had to have been like in 3rd grade. And my brother had to have been in 1st grade. Wow, I'm really trying to make myself sound really little by trying to claim I was in 1st grade. Because my brother went to school with me, my brother Chevy. And he's 2 years younger than me. And so he's 2 grades behind me. So he had to have been in 1st grade or kindergarten. And I had to have been in 2nd grade or 3rd grade. In one of those grades. And we lived in Port Orford. And I was going to school in Port Orford. And we'd walk home. Or we'd get, because the school was just like right down the way. Wait. We didn't live in Port Orford. We lived in Langlois, which is a town before Port Orford. Because the school was like really close to our house. And then we'd walk through the yard, and there was like this neighbor guy that had this really, really mean rooster. And I wasn't allowed to have slingshots because for other horribly bad reasons. Oh, this one talks. And anyway, I would do stuff with slingshot I wasn't supposed to do. Anyway, I wanted to slingshot because I wanted to like get that rooster, because that rooster would chase me and try to get me. And one day my parents didn't get home in time, and my brother and I were running through, and that rooster cornered me and was like luckily I covered my face. And he was getting me. And then my brother, because he was way bigger than me, even though he was way younger than me, he was way taller, way bigger. He kicked the rooster, and then we scrambled up onto the porch, and I had like peck marks all over me. I was like bleeding, it hurt. And the highest part on the porch that we could crawl was the top of this 50-pound bag of dog food. So we were both standing as best we could on this 50-pound bag of dog food. And my brother had one of his feet on a chair, on the arm of a chair that was higher. And I had a slingshot that I had stashed on the porch. And I remember, like, my brother and I were terrified of this chicken. We were trying to figure out how to get my slingshot. And anyway, I don't remember how we were able to manage to get my slingshot, but we were able to get the slingshot. And I used dog food. The big old cheap things of dog food. And I nailed that chicken or that rooster in the head with the piece of dog food with my slingshot. And look at all these kids. And then, yeah, I killed it. I thought I just knocked it out, and I killed it. My dad came around the corner. I got in trouble for having the slingshot, first of all. But my neighbor and my parents got in a big fight because I had peck marks all over me. If I didn't have those, I would have been in big trouble. And then, of course, we killed the rooster. And how my dad, how I learned my lesson from that was he made me pull all the feathers out of the chicken, sit on the porch and pluck all those feathers out. And like, so it was pretty traumatizing. It was like this weird whole thing that was like partly my fault, partly the chickens. There was like probably a lot more to it, because I guarantee you, because my dad was not a dude that punished much. Is that, oh, that's a fake owl up there. I was tripping. And, but, you know, because it's our way. You know, like I had to learn the whole circle of life thingy all at one time. Because I killed it, and we eat what we kill. And then also, you know, stop trying to, like, my parents were, like, bad with I was never allowed to have a bow and arrow. Never. I used other people's, but I was never allowed to have my own. But my dad did get us boxing gloves one time. I remember. I think I was definitely my brother was in kindergarten. And I must have been in 2nd grade. Because he came in my room, and he had red ones, and I had blue ones. And I was mad because he had red ones, because red's my favorite color. And then he came in, and he punched me in the face. They were these blow-up ones, remember? They were, like, weird looking. They didn't even look like boxing gloves. They looked like big, weird, square pillows. They were kind of rounded a little bit. But he punched me in the face, and I had like this loose tooth, and it made my tooth come out, and I was hysterical. I was so mad at him, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. So I stomped into my parents' bedroom, and I was like, I went directly to my dad's side of the bed, because I already know my mom's like, oh, sympathetic over my brother, okay? Yeah, and so I stomped over to my dad's side of the bed, and they were dead asleep. And I remember telling my dad, I'm like, Chevy punched me in the face and knocked out my tooth. And my dad says to me, he's like, so go knock one of his out. And then he rolls over, and like I was at a dead run as soon as he started talking, because I already knew how my dad was going to respond, because he was asleep. That was his reaction to everything. So I was like at a dead run, and I could hear my mom scream, no, damn you, Rick. And then, but I didn't care. I was like at a dead run for my brother, and threw all of myself, all like 25, 30 pounds of myself, literally practically in the air, full fist, and hit my brother in the face as hard as I possibly could. I mean, I had straight rage, and I knocked out one of his teeth. And then we were never allowed to have boxing gloves again. So that was the end of that. Like, we were never allowed to have any kind of, no hockey sticks, no nothing. Nothing. No baseball bats, no nothing. Nothing. Until I was like 12, and my brother got this old dartboard that this old man in the neighborhood gave him. And it only had like 2 darts or something. And I mean, there was like a million holes in this dartboard. It was like just chopped up. And my brother snuck that in the house. I was 12, so he had to have been 10. And we had it in his room, and we were playing. We only had it one day, and he had 1 dart and I had 1 dart. And we were like, throwing darts, throwing our dart, actually. And then I can't remember, we got in a huge fight. And he threw the dart down on the ground, and it stuck my foot to the floor. And then I stabbed him with the dart in the arm. And then by then we were both screaming. And my mom comes flying in, and then both of us got punished for having the dartboard and sneaking it in the house, and that was why we weren't allowed to have stuff like that. So, and usually we got along as long as we didn't have any weapons. Okay, I am ending this because I need to go home, and these guys are, and I came to look at the lamb, and now we've gone into a 12-minute weird memory thing. All right, so you guys have a good day. Oh, look, there's somebody driving by. That's usually what people drive in town here, is 4-wheelers and golf carts. And like, look at me, I'm pedaling. This is the bike that I'm stuck riding until I can like figure out how I can get that other one that Alan gave me fixed. I have another guy that's coming over to try to look at the bike to see if he can. 3 different people that supposedly know bikes have come and looked at how to get the tires off the rims, but it has like this weird pins and stuff in it, and they can't figure out how to get the back tires off. So I gotta get the back tires off. I gotta get the chain off because I want to get a new chain, all new tires, so I gotta figure that out. Look at this guy. Look at you. Look at you. He's so cute. You're tagged 1040. Yeah. I think you want like food from me or something. You're so cute. This is my first time being around a little baby lamb. He's so cute. Oh, he's very skittish. But it's her 4-H project. Oh, and the lamb's name is Checkers. I forget what the pig's name is. Ugh. I don't want to yell at one of the girls and ask her. And all their chickens have names too, but I don't remember any of their chicken names. So, but this is their sheep. Oh, my phone's ringing. Goodbye.